What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you can't tell, we are at the one and only Galot Motorsports Park. I mean, just look at this place. Would you just look at it? Look at the stands. We are lucky enough to have this as our home track, literally 10 minutes away. And they have private track rental, so one of the guys here, Ben, hit me up and said, hey, track rental today, come on out, and you can make some passes before test and tune. So this is going to be a banger video. We're doing the testing on the old... Man, they got some cars out here. Some big power. Some horsepower out here.
Race cars.
Some race cars. So we're going to do some testing on the boosted Rooster. Chris is going to make some passes in the Silverback Z06. You don't want any smoke. You stay in your pit because you don't want no action.
I got ice and smoke.
So we are testing out the new turbo, the new setup, the old Bog Wiener we got on here, 8896. Should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. We got a new transmission put in there last night, courtesy of Jason Harris for letting us scoop that up. And Ben threw it in there in no time while I was over here doing the appearance stuff, you know, getting a little polish on the exhaust, making everything look nice and clean, because we're rocking no hood today at Test and Tune. So we got like some nice stuff, like some nice polished turbo, and then flappy bumper. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. So this is going to be one of two videos that you guys are going to see at this track, because the first one... The first one is going to be just testing the Rooster. The next one will be that little game that we're talking about. We need to get a name for that. You know, it needs to have a catchy name. We'll have to think on it. We'll have to think on it. It's got to be something good. We're gonna do that game where we all take turns driving it, reaction time plus ET, winner takes all. And yeah, but for now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean pretty hard on the old stock bottom N53. Ben, it's been pretty good to us so far, huh? The old stock bottom ender. We've been kind to it.
We ain't done nothing with it.
No, we've just like 10, 12 pounds, just like a little, well, we just gave it the tip.
I don't know how much it made,
but we're gonna give it more today.
Yeah, whatever Mapson's gonna take.
So, 30 pounds is our limit, huh?
Yeah, 33.
Oh boy. So
30,
definitely gonna be exciting today. We're going to turn it up. We got the limiting straps off it because wheelies are good. Wheelies are good.
Yeah.
So,
back down.
What's that? Eventually, after...
Right now, I make a mess out here. People come over here and whoop our ass.
Quit talking and get in the car.
Oh, what, did you say bumper? You want to see me take that bumper off? Ben's like...
That way we ain't got to compete today.
Hey, we got another oil pan at the shop, though. Oh, God, that's annoying. All right, so we're going to get suited up here and make a pass. Kind of just, I guess, like a medium tune up in the boost controller, and we'll just see what it does. So go out there, feels good, we'll keep going. If not, we'll make adjustments. We got all day to do this, so should be pretty fun.
Hey Ben, make sure he's got the boost controller on.
pump's a little hard, but that was 10 on the gate. Overall, I think like 6 on launch, maybe. And not too bad. All right, guys, just a little reminder, the fastest we've been on this setup so far was a 680 in the 8th. Today, we're going to be running all 8th mile times because we're at Galot. We plan to be at Fayetteville this Saturday, so we'll be running quarter mile times, but 680 in the 8th, the fastest we've been. And, Ben, you're not smiling. Where'd it go? 630 at 107.
Yeah.
Hey.
Exactly what I mean, I felt like that'd be pretty close.
I thought that was the 620, 630 pass.
I thought that was the good one for tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more on the off the leave.
It when it shifts, you could feel it, like it slows down in the middle. I think we missed the log.
Did it stop recording?
I think it stopped recording. So we've been fighting an issue where the computer stops recording because when I got out of it,
you have to disconnect it and reconnect it like right before you make a pass.
Yeah, I feel like when you.
I made one pass where I hit record before you went up there, and it recorded. Like when you shut the car off, it paused.
Yeah.
And when you crank it back up, it keep recording.
Yeah, it's so
like,
weird.
I'm just gonna do that, and then I've been trying that.
I think we should, right after I do my burnout, just come in the door and click record and start the log there. But yeah, I'm not sure how much of the log we got, but hey, that's not too bad. So we'll go over the slip right here. No, it when I hit the second gear shift, when I went from low gear to high gear, it did like pull it down there, and the car slowed down quite a bit, and then it came back up. I don't know if that's converter.
More power overall.
Yeah, I think the converter's just too tight for it. So here we are. Let's see if you guys can see it. So there it is. So 60 foot was a 146, which I mean we could probably do that. Get it to move harder with boost and a little RPM.
A good amount of both would be what you want to run this thing all out.
Yeah, we need to turn up on the leave.
Yeah.
330 split, not the greatest, a 4.1, and then 637 at 107. Just, I mean, it's just a very simple, boring. Like there's not much going on right here.
That horsepower, that's like 750 horsepower.
Yeah, we're making 750 on the stock bottom end 5.3 right now.
Maybe 725.
So, yeah, but we're not like leaning on it super hard. I mean, we're leaning on it hard for what the factory intended it for, but
yeah,
nothing too crazy. So, yeah, there's your time slip right there. All right, so just got done with a pass in the boosted Rooster, and Chris said, "Hey, you're already dressed. Why don't you just drive the Corvette?" So. I'm gonna hop in the vet, Silverback Z06, and I don't know if he's turning her up or whatnot, but they both hopped in the car and they're scheming over here. Hey, what are y'all doing in there?
Nothing.
No, nothing?
Just counting my change.
Oh my God, streetcar problems, huh?
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if the ceramic coat really does net you more ET. All right, so made a pass in the Silverback Z06, busting up. We had some really cold plugs in there, and we're driving around the street, a bunch of cold starts at the shop, so they got fouled out. That's pretty much a sign. Change plugs, no big deal. Let's see here. Ben went to the shop, which is like 5 minutes away, to pick up the plugs because we have more plugs for it. So he's gonna grab those while it's cooling off, and we're gonna go make a pass in the boosted Rooster. So that was 6 on the launch. 6 pounds of CO2 on launch and 10 overall. And what are we going to?
15 and 15.
15 CO2 on launch, 15 overall. So we're just gonna we're gonna send it. It felt good the last one. 630 is like not a bad time.
It needs to not just pop, it needs to carry.
It needs to carry it out. We need to be jumping not only soda cans but whole cases.
Yes.
I probably won't do a full 8th mile because when I shift into second, it just like lugs it down anyways. I don't know. It might feel good.
It might feel good.
It might.
It's going to be already on that boost level.
right, guys, so we aborted that one. Didn't really worry about reaction time. I was trying to let it sit there and build a little more boost on the line. So I'll go through the time slip for you here. Really, the only data we're going to get from that is the 60 foot. So in 143 to the 60 foot, so that was 100 faster than what we've been, but really not a great 60 foot. Didn't have a log on it, so when I heard it bust up a little bit, I wasn't really, there was no reason for me to keep going. Heard it bust up, got out of it, went down and through. But fun fact for you, ready? The first pass we made on wastegate was a 780. That pass right there, we aborted at like the 60 foot, went 770.
That's funny.
That is funny. So part of testing, get a log on it really and see, did you hear it break up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I got out of it. There's really, you're not going to win any prizes or do anything good when it busts up and you stay in it. It might clear up, it might not, but it's rather safe than sorry when you have a log on it. So kind of is what it is. All right, guys, so we got a log on, we got the computer hooked up, so we're going to get a log on it. Just ran it down the pits and hit it a little bit, and seems to be working good. So didn't bust up, so we're going to try it again. I'm going to leave it on the same tune-up. I might turn it down a little bit. It's 15 on launch, 15 on top of the gate, 15 overall for boost and overall boost and for launch boost. So we'll see. If it busts up once, I might stay in it and try to ride it out and see what it does. Might just be a little hiccup in the tune there, but like I said, new setup, we're just trying to get everything all dialed in there. So we're gonna see what we can do and give it one more shot. Ben is actually on his way back with the plugs now, so let it cool down. Got a fan on it, and just try to get some data on this one. I need to strap that thing down. I know it's a tough look and all, but that thing keeps going flying every pass. Well, it definitely left better. 136, 60 foot, and then it started to bust up. I didn't make a full pull. Went 670 at 81, so that shows you how early I got out of it. But 136, 60 foot is better than we've gone. So you can't get mad about that. I mean, I know we didn't get a full pull and everything, but we made an improvement there. Hopefully, the computer's still hooked up, so hopefully it does all right. All right, guys. So doing a little spark plug change here to bust it up again for the second time consecutive. So these are the old spark plugs that were in the cow. We just had them laying around because the trick flow heads ran a gasketed style spark plug, and this one's just your standard whatever plug, so just NGK, normal one. I should do spark plug changes hourly because I'm like hammering these out.
No, hourly you get paid pretty good.
I would get. Sorry.
You said that backwards.
I said it backwards. So we got the spark plugs out. So I got the spark plugs out, and because they were in the cow before, I mean, there's no, you can't read them. They're just I just put them in there so we had, you know, and then I forgot about it. So shame on me. But hey, it ran pretty good for having those garbage plugs in there. So we got some new plugs here. Ben has the gap tool to get the plugs to the proper diameter, the proper width in the smart car. So he's pulling in the gate right now. So we're gonna gap those, put them in the car, and then get back to running it. We're gonna see if we can then, you know, leave the boost kind of the same, but then start adding some timing back, start pulling some fuel out, and get everything dialed in there correctly. The car does have a wideband in it. It's not in the exhaust, which is not an ideal spot. It's in one bank, but you can kind of get an idea. I mean, it's a stock bottom N53, folks. I mean, we're not setting the world on fire. We're not doing anything crazy. We're just trying to have some fun and see how fast we can go. My goal would be to get in the 8s in the quarter mile here this weekend at Fayetteville, which I think we could do it. I think we're going 8s pretty easy. I mean, it busts off a 630 like it wasn't a damn thing. It's like so lazy. It feels like, it really does feel like it has no power. Like when you hit that 1-2 shift, I was short shifting it. When you go to high gear, you can feel it pull everything down. So you turn it out. I mean, that's a 590 car on that tune-up all day, and that tune-up is soft. That tune-up's enough to make Wes in the next video lose his mind, which I think is perfect. All right, just got done throwing some plugs in there. It's like watching a monkey at work, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just,
you did good.
Take me about 4 hours. I did a set of plugs. Ben comes here and just knocks them all out. You're putting the last one in right now?
Oh,
See, he cheated though. He's using power tools. That's not fair.
Smarter, not harder.
I hear you. I went for finesse. You know, they're all perfect. They're all lined up. I torqued them to the perfect spec, about 80 foot-pounds.
80 foot-pounds.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Inch-pounds.
No, I'm just kidding. Did not torque them down that much. But they're in there. The car started up. Didn't sound like it had a miss. So I guess we're going to look at the log from before, see what it's making boost-wise, see where we can go, and then make another hit. So, Ben, back in the 30s on the 60 foot. We're in there. We're in there like swimwear.
it's good.
5.3 is just chugging along. So. Oh, we got Jade on in the video. We're gonna tell times on your car too, huh? Yeah, here telling times.
Take it all the way down there and turn the boost controller on like 15 whatever pounds it's on.
And just come hauling ass.
First gear, take it down past like the ET shack and coming back the other way.
See if it busts up.
Yeah, just tip into it in first gear.
Oh, I'm gonna foot brake it.
I mean, yeah.
I'll get it spooling. Let me go do that quick and make sure we're all good. Plugs in there. We're going to move stuff around so it doesn't go flying. We're going to log it again. I'm gonna do it all by myself here. See if we can make it happen, Captain. Turned it up on leave to 4100 from 3900 because it pretty much left like, it didn't really leave in boost. It kind of just like left in limbo between vacuum and boost. So try to get a little bit more out of it on the leave, a little better 60 foot. That choo-choo boy's spinning. Just a tiny motor, and even though we went down in turbo size, it's still a larger turbo, you know? Hey, make sure you lay it somewhere secure. No, that looks secure. That looks very secure. It's sticky, huh? Huh? It's very sticky, huh?
Oh yeah.
Alright, Bo. I'll turn the boost controller on too. Killing it. is to go wheels up in the boosted Rooster. The American dream of 5.3s. That right there is the tune-up we need to put Wes on a little bit later. Oh my god! That's so funny! It's so funny! It drove a little bit right. Possible anti-roll bar adjuster. Hey! 306 in the 60 foot, 599 at 112. We got her in the fives, baby. Stock bottom end 5.3 went 590. Let's go. Where's my hat? Oh boy! Oh boy! In the fives, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. And it still felt so slow down track. We need more. We need more. Oh, that shit's so funny. Oh boy, that right there will make you laugh. In the fives, just like that. 599 with a 7 at 112. Such a slow mile an hour. Alright, so I'm hiding in the trailer trying not to get some copyright stuff there because they're playing music, but that is going to conclude today's video. We started off plugging and chugging, as Steve would say, with the 5.3, just going out making hits. Had a nice 6:30 hit to kind of start the day off and get everything rolling. We battled through some mishaps with the spark plugs not firing correctly and getting a miss. We changed plugs, made some adjustments, went out there, had a nice wheelie, a nice pass, went down and through, went 599, and just a badass pass right there, badass car. So that's gonna conclude today's video. But tomorrow you will see the conclusion of tonight, which is when we do our little competition, letting everyone drive. Reaction time plus ET. Pick a name for that game. I don't know, it's gotta be something good. But it's a fun game we're gonna play, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna stick Wes in the car. If Ryan Wolver gets here, we're gonna stick him in the car. Ben's gonna make a pass, Chris can make a pass. So a bunch of different passes in this car, showing times, reaction time plus ET. Dude, I'm hyped right now if you can't tell. 590s in the truck motor. We're going for 8s next. We are gonna just dive right head first into them. And I'm gonna say it's probably gonna do one, I don't need to find a lot of mile an hour, but 590 is pretty strong. But if we can get everything mapped out correctly with the boost, we should be going 8s this weekend, which is what I like to hear. Ben, stock truck motor in the 8s?
Really? Yeah.
Stock truck motor in the 8s?
Yeah.
It's going there. 5.3 to the front.